Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today is day number 30 of Daily December on this channel, which is also the final regular day of Daily December. Tomorrow will be a recap video. I might throw in some extra sprinkling of content if I can think of something that makes sense. But for now, this is probably the final video for Daily December that is normal. So today we're going to be talking about MCC, which is pretty standard, but today we're going to be talking about MCC if the teams were very, very, very overpowered. I tried to make the most overpowered possible MCC. Now, I would like to throw out a disclaimer. It's probably not the actual most overpowered MCC, because some random Joe Schmo number 317 is probably the best Minecraft player out there, and I don't know who he is. So he's not on the teams. There's probably plenty of other really good players that would be miles better than some of the picks I made. It's also probably not entirely accurate. For example, Tommy Innit is not on this selection of players. However, I could see Tommy being better at MCC than maybe like 3 of the people that I did pick. I will not be naming names. You can make the decision and your opinion yourself. The team you see in the thumbnail is real. And we're going to be going into my actual teams that I made. Also, if you're wondering why Illumina isn't with Fruit Berries, it'll make sense once we get there. First off, the red team is a lifesteal team. Radoons, RecRap2, Parrot, and Clown Pierce. These are 4 people that, in my opinion, would probably be some of the better candidates for MCC from lifesteal. Popularity-wise, there's probably a better pick somewhere for someone like Radoons, or maybe even for Clown Pierce. However, Radoons, I think, is probably one of, if not the best Minecraft event player from lifesteal that I know of, at least right now. Proven by his skills in Block Wars. Yeah, I just think these are the 4 guys that will be the best at representing lifesteal when it comes to skill in MCC. You might think something different. I just think these guys make the most sense. So like I said, Radoons, RecRap, Parrot, Clown Pierce. I will also be trying to at least mention every single person in order of their profile pictures on each team, in case you're not familiar with who they are, because there are quite a few newcomers on these teams. Next up, Orange Team. Quig, Pizza Hut, H-Bomb, and Real Benex. This is probably a team that the MCC Reddit would absolutely freak out about. Quig and Pete is a duo that has been requested so much. To then also get H-Bomb, who is someone that Pete used to duo with a lot, and then also Benex, who is a much requested newcomer and speedrunner, you get a team that is absolutely insane. However, is it the best one? Probably not. Also, I don't know which one is actually the best. They're also probably not entirely balanced. I just made pairings of people that I know are familiar with each other and just tried to make... I personally prefer chemistry over balancing. I just tried to go for chemistry. Probably didn't even do that entirely perfectly, but whatever. Next up, Yellow Team. This is probably the team that might be the most unfamiliar to the most people. This is Poland, Mine Manor, Sweat God, and Eren, or Cyberonics. Poland is a Minecraft event player who did really well in events like Minecraft Ultimate. Mine Manor is known as one of the better PvPers in 1.9, I'm pretty sure. Also someone who I've seen be requested for MCC for this, just for the purpose of him being that good. However, I don't really think he would get in. I don't even know if it's a he or they. Sorry, if I got it wrong, I apologize. Sweat God teamed a lot with Mine Manor in a lot of events, if I recall correctly. Mine Manor, also known as Straight, by the way. I don't know if that'll help for some of you. And then Eren, obviously Eren, Dream SMP player, should probably know some people on this team. This one might be poorly placed. I don't know. I think Eren might know these people, maybe not. So that's this team. Next up, the Lime Team. This is the MCC Rising Pink Parrots team, but instead of Blushy, you get Harvey. Actually works really well. When I put these people together on a team, or when I put Harvey together with this trio, I had a bazinga moment. I was like, oh my god, wait, that works really well. Yeah, Harvey could be argued that he's not as good as Tommy. At least in recent events, I think that could be true. However, Harvey has the mechanical skill that I think puts him above Tommy, in my opinion. So that's why I decided to pick him. Also, putting Tommy on these teams would be a little difficult because people like Harvey and other people in MCC, like speedrunners and competitive event players, do know other event players more than someone like Tommy. If I put Tommy in, I would have put him on a team with like Aaron and then had to figure out 2 other people. Either way, this is the team I made. I think it works really well. Speed Silver, Jojo Solos, X Nestorio, Tapple. I forgot to say that, I think. That's the team. Really cool team. Shout out to the OGs from the Hypixel community. That's where they're from, so replace... Actually, no, Jojo also used to play that a lot, so this team actually works really well. Next up, green team. This is the thumbnail team. Illumina, Sapnap, Puns, and Dream. Now, Illumina and Dream is a team that people have wanted to see. Illumina and Puns have teamed before. Illumina, Sapnap, not sure how well they know each other. Sapnap, Puns have teamed before. Sapnap, Dream have teamed before. Puns and Dream have not teamed. I think that might have been a duo that people wanted to see at some point. Either way, absolute banger, colossal W of a team. I love this team. This is great. I think it's awesome. Would it happen? No, never. Also, I'd like to clarify, if any of the Noxcrew or Scott are watching this, please never make this happen, ever. Please. This should never happen. This is not fun. Not fun for viewers, not fun for the streamers. This is horrible. Please don't do this, ever. Unless there's 40 people who, like, sacrifice themselves to do this and you guys want to, then sure. Otherwise, please never do this. Next up, Cyan team. It is the MCC Rising Cyan team. It's a team that a lot of people want to see return. I think it's a cool team. I think they work well together. I don't know how well all of them will work together with other people. I think Booster works really well with other people. I don't know about the other 3. I don't know them that well. Either way, I think this is a cool team for them. They had a really good application. I think in Dodgebolt, their behavior wasn't awesome, but I think overall they're fine. So that's that team. Yellow Wool, Kier, Dev, Booster, by the way. I forgot to mention their name again. Next up, Aqua team. Curryway, Feinberg, Ant Frost, and Greninja. These are just 2 duos that I thought worked pretty well together. Curryway and Feinberg, speedrunners. I think it's a duo that people want to see in MCC. Just solo, they're requested to be in MCC, but as a duo, I think they've been thrown in plenty of times as well. Antfrost, Greninja. Antfrost and Greninja are really good friends. I think if Greninja were to ever get in, Antfrost would probably be the reason why. Yeah, they're good friends. They're cool guys as well. I think this is a really fun team. There might be a duo that works better. I think that duo could be on purple. There's probably some swapping around that would make better teams. I don't know. Either way, that's Aqua team. Blue team is a Bed Wars team. It's Purpled, X Shatter, Aimston, and Wally Bear. Purple and Wally Bear, I'm pretty sure, are roommates. Shatter knows Purple and Wally, I'm pretty sure. And Aimston knows Shatter. I think he might know Purple and Wally as well. This team works really well. You could put Hannah on this team instead of Aimston. However, Hannah is on another team. Like I said, changes could have maybe been made. Either way, I think this team is really cool. Would be insanely cracked. I'm not really sure who their worst player would be. Some of you might say probably Aimston because you're not familiar with him. But then what if I told you that Aimston used to be a tester and used to be very good? I think the worst player on this team might be Wally Bear, but I'm not sure. And saying that is insane because Wally's really good. Either way, next up, purple team. Zenby, Swirls, Dave Crassy, and Hannah. Yeah, like I said, I think if you swap Aimston and Hannah, that probably works well too. I just had Swirls and Dave as a duo because they are pretty good friends. I then thought Zenby would fit well on that team. And Hannah and Zenby have teamed before plenty of times. Not sure how familiar Hannah is with the other two. Hannah and Dave probably know each other decently well. But you could swap Aimston and Hannah, and it should work very fine. So, you know, put that in your imagination. That is now a swap. Either way, that is that team. You can guess what the final team is, right? It would make a lot of sense. Where is Fruitberries? Ah, where's Fire Breath Man? Ah, where are you? There it goes. Shane, or Fire Breath Man, me, Mr. Cat, and Fruitberries is the final team. I think this is a pretty big W of a team. It goes pretty hard. Obviously, me, Shane, and Misty is a maybe somewhat known trio. Works very well as a trio. Proven to work very well as a trio in events in the past. I don't know how often it's happened. I know it's happened in Block Wars, I'm pretty sure, twice. And both times we won. Has it? Yeah, it has happened twice. I don't remember if we've used this trio in other events. Maybe we tried and it wasn't allowed. Actually, I know we tried and it wasn't allowed in one event at least. Oh god, I hated that event. Awful. Either way, with Fruitberries, this team's very awesome. We love Josh Fruitberries. Anyways, yeah, like I said, Fruit and Illumina split might be a bit odd. I think you could probably swap Fruit and Puns or something like that if you want to keep Fruit Ninja together. You could maybe even swap Shane and Illumina. Actually, you probably could swap Shane and Illumina. That would work really well. Swap those two. I would love to team with Shane, but for the sake of keeping Fruit Ninja together, I would be willing to sacrifice it. Yeah, these are the teams I made. Let me know what you think of, first of all, the concept of this MCC. Second of all, the teams in this MCC. Who do you think would win? I genuinely don't know. I also don't really know what people would think wins. I think it really just comes down to practice in this situation. I do think certain teams have a better chance than others. For example, Green Team is crazy. Green Team has 4 people who consistently place like top 5 in MCC. And then their worst player is Dream, ? Or maybe Puns? I don't know. They have 2 people who are being argued as the best MCC player, being Illumina, who I think has the actual best average, Sapnap, who is the best PvPer in the event. Put them on the same team, they win? ? Green probably wins. I think my team, Pink Team, is probably very good, could compete. I'm not quite sure, though. It's been a while since myself and Mystica have played MCC, or tested for MCC. It's been like a year and a half almost at this point. Yeah, it's been a while. A long time. So I don't know how well it would go. Either way, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow will be the recap of Daily December. I will be going over all the views. I will be going over all the stats. I will be going over the sub growth. I will probably add something else to it as well, because I don't think I can make a long enough video just looking at stats. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.